You guys ready for the last week of MSF in 15 minutes? I think we should do it. Let's go.
And here we go.
Bring me WolverThor! So they fixed, they being Scopely / Fox Next, the fact that when Sinister cloned Phoenix, she wasn't getting the Dark Phoenix form after dying as Jean Grey. So that happened after the patch from the previous week. That was finally fixed. Thank you, Fox Next Scopely. Speaking of Sinister, did he disappear from the War Store? There was a lot of talk about this for a while, then Tana did a video about it. Check that out up there. And it seemed like no one was really getting him. And it was right. He did disappear somehow out of the War Store. So anyway, eventually we got 15 shards. Thank you from Scopely for this, though we deserved them anyway because you took him from us. Those promo tokens are flying in from the Hot Streak login, as well as those Alliance donations. And maybe they're not flying in, but they're coming in quicker than they were before. And honestly, I feel like these things should be there all the time. It's not like we're getting that many of these upgrades. I finished DD3 twice, and I can't use them on many tunes. So, I don't know. Think about throwing some more of those at us. Scopely / Fox Next. We'd like it. Is Black Bolt still bugged? Did a video on that earlier in this week, self-promo. We got the response from the developers on Reddit. They said they're checking into this. They've been checking into it for a while, so I appreciate that they're acknowledging it, so thank you for that. Hopefully that we get that bug fixed. He's still having problems with Barrier, Ultron, where he gives double burps, all kinds of different things. Anyway, go check out the video if you want to see details. Let's get this guy fixed once and for all. The X-23 Blitz, at least the first one, is behind us, and the results weren't crazy, but they were still pretty high. From Legion of Cabal, taking the #1 spot, and I'm gonna brutalize this name here. So let me know how to really say this if you know. CQ? KQ? Something along those lines with about 100.1 million. Very, very impressive score. Coming at second, about 19 or 20 million behind, was Westwork. And at the 3 spot, it was about 76.5 mil. Top 100 was about 47.4 mil. If you ever want to keep up to date on any of these Blitz results, we've got a Google Doc that we took over from Wiz. Rest in peace from the Marvel Strike Force community, Wiz, you will be missed. Controlling that document, updating it, so if you ever need to see those things, come by the Discord and check those out. I normally don't talk about the offers in game that much. That's OMG's thing. He does that pretty much every day, I think, where he kind of reviews those offers. Shout out to him. This $5 Cyclops offer, when those type of things pop up, I would highly recommend doing them. You do not get offers that good in this game ever. Well, except for maybe when you first started, for that $5 offer for some character, Venom or Captain America, depending when you were starting, where they get their hooks into you and get you. Gotcha. Yeah, you're sucked in after that. So anyway, this offer, fantastic. Beginners, this is about as good as it gets. Now let's go to our war correspondent to see how last season ended. Thanks, WolverThor. So with about 1 hour and 10 minutes left in the war season, and in reality, it's really about 10 minutes because the last wars end in about 10 minutes. This is our standings, so we'll see what happens here quickly. So we've got several teams: Legion of Misfits, Mad Korean, Igloos of Captain Canuck, Legion of War, Kree Royal Navy, Quarantine Lords, all vying for that top 10. Those are all pretty close. Bleeding Edge is still out there, 890, Wakanda Pink, all of them pretty close. So that's for the top 10 spot. Black Order seems to have their spot locked in, as well as Black Fake, and It Burns When I Kree. Well ahead of that group is then Pants of Hulk Multiverse, Baby Yoda, Wakanda Black, and then there's another gap there, it looks, where it's Pants of Hulk Smash, Pants of Hulk, and Legion of Cabal, all very, very tight with the war results about to come in. So we'll see if any of these standings change in the next 10 minutes. All right, so the end of the war season is here. Everybody's done. This is where we came in at. So Fake Green came up to 15. Looks like Quarantine Lords dropped out of the top 10. Legion of Demigods, Insane Forever, who just kicked our butts. Got some monster CPs in there. Alternate Reality comes in 11, just a hair short of the top 10. Fake White comes in at 10. Black Order holds on to that 9 spot. It Burns When I Curry stays top 10. Fake Black moves up a spot to number 7. Pants of Hulk Multiverse stays at 6. Baby Yoda at 4. Baby Yoda at 5. Wakanda Black at 4. And then the top 3 stays unchanged, as they must not have been fighting today. So there it is. There's your top 10 of war. Good luck until next week. Keep on fighting. Thanks, WolverThor. Appreciate that. Now for our raid specialist. So last week was really exciting. Let's see how it's doing this week. We've got pretty tight race for that top 10. Pants of Hulk, Nova Asgard, TMC Immortals, the week's Alliance, Le 24 Fantastiques. I apologize if I screwed that up and my accent's terrible. Wakanda Pink, Odin's Beard, Baby Yoda's at 11th. Normally a little bit higher, but they might be waiting to kind of lurch in there late. Lurch, that's a word. Legion of Black Dragons, Illuminati Elite, all kind of within 2 million of each other. And then just above Illuminati Elite is Sigma Black, Zero Groot, Fake Green, a little bit ahead of them, Orcus de Forca around the same, and then there's a jump to New Age of Salvation at 36.7, new to the top 5 for sure. And then in the top 3, we've got Pants of Hulk Smash, who New Age of Salvation is just on the heels of, and then Fake Black a couple million ahead of that, and Pants of Hulk another couple mil above them. So no Legion of Cabal in the top 10 this go, but we've got plenty of contenders to go around. So let's see how the season ends up this weekend. Appreciate that insight. We'll see how that one shakes out. Gonna be interesting, typically as with those raid seasons. The biggest news of this week was probably the 2020 preview. And by preview, I mean the last 5 months of the year. But it was a nice look at what is to come in those 5 months. Things that Scopely's working on. And the biggest news of that was Doctor Doom coming in Dark Dimension 4. Pretty exciting, you gotta love when those characters come. Did a video on that earlier in the week. If you want to check out all the details, I'd recommend that video. We're not going to go into details in this, other than to mention the hot topics from that thing, which were the ISO 8, Blitz changes, competitive PvP with Q matching, squad management, what was the other ones? New story campaign, 2 more challenge tiers, oh, and Greg Reed difficulty selector. So lots of stuff potentially coming later in this year. We'll see how it shakes out. But quality of life, gotta love that. And characters? Speaking of more tunes, holy cow, OMG and Tona covering this Swarm Zemo Electro. Those characters are coming. And then I threw something out later in the week for more X-Men coming. Holy new tunes. Are you losing gear? Do you need ABCs? I know I do. Mutant gear? Good lord, I'm short right now. And you're gonna throw 4 more at me? Oh. Send help, please. Care packages, please. Also this week, speaking of new tunes, Beast. So his offers came in the game, so if you wanted to buy him, spend 25 or 50 bucks to probably get a 2 or 3 star, you could have done that, so he's there. If you want to check out a character review, threw one of those out this week too. We got a few other people put him in the game. Seems to be a decent tune. Anyway, go check out anyone's video about Beast reviews if you want to know the specifics there. Staying on that Beast topic, we had one of our fellow content creators and man of soul and humor, fun, loving, he's a dad, good dad jokes, Remin X, dressed up like Beast. Check out this picture over here. Guy went strong. Love it. Got a good wife over there, the ex-wife, if you will. Must have done some pretty good makeup work to make him look that good. The X23 second Blitz is upon us. Got the predictions out there, so check those out if you need a little bit of guidance. Hopefully they'll help you get within your proper range of getting those shards that you need. And there seems to be some sort of potential bug with this Blitz, and some people getting put in a what's called a beginner bracket Blitz. So it sounds like it might be people within 6 months. There was posts on Reddit. Hopefully Fox Next can get to the bottom of it, but I know those people are a little bit upset. Wait, what's that? A second blog? We already had the midweek, a legendary? What? So we get 2 blogs in 1 week. Pretty nice. I thought we might only get 1, but we still get 1 on Friday. And it shows our next legendary, Dr. Octopus. This was kind of alluded to in some data mines, some leaks prior to that. he's finally officially been confirmed, official, from Scopely. So it goes through here and it talks about him being the next legendary, and of course we talked about this last week, 5 X-Force members at 5 stars. So if you want to unlock this guy, get your X-Force up to at least 5 stars. An interesting note that they have in here about this, he is actually, and that's funny because I thought it's the Sinister Six, but you can only have 5 on a team. He's basically going to summon the Sinister Six member that is not there. So there are going to be 6 on the battlefield. Is this going to be like a similar to Mr. Sinister, where the power of your Doc Ock is the same as the one you summon? Or is it going to actually just summon the character that you have in your roster? Very curious to see that. And they were kind enough to show us some actual footage here too, so let's check that out. Gotta like it, alright. Doing something there with all kinds of energy, and there shows up Shocker. So you got 6 on the field. So that's pretty exciting to have Doc Ock officially come to the game, guaranteed confirmed legendary, and I love the dynamic how it's actually gonna be a Sinister Six as opposed to 5. So we'll see how these guys shake out, but Doc Ock, here we come. Next Blitz is War Machine, and Beast is following him. We've got Chaos Theory coming shortly after that, so make sure your Wakandans are built up if you have not already autoed all 7 levels. And with Magneto Legendary event coming, they've got some double shard drops for those Brotherhood and X-Men. And that's wrapping up the blog. So that's the last week in MSF in hopefully under 15 minutes. We're probably right around there. Feeling good about the timing. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope this is helpful to get you a quick recap in the week. Try to cover everything we can. Give some other content creators a little bit of love, because all of us together, we make the community thrive. Community content creators, our community, all of us, Foxnext, Scopely, whoever. All of us together doing better. Game thrives, we all thrive, it's fun, right? So community, community, community. The OG podcast knows. So thanks for stopping by. Hammer down on the like button, notification bell, subscription button, all that kind of stuff. Share with your alliance mates. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.